our veterans, thank you for your service. We ask that you please remain standing while the retire is colored.
At Auto Select, we have one goal: to be your choice for repair, service, and tires.
We know how important your vehicle is to you. That's why we put your needs first. Our employees are not just well trained to fix your vehicle, they're skilled in providing the very best in customer service and exceeding expectations. Get the trusted service you deserve, as well as free loaner vehicles, 3% Auto Select rewards, and a nationwide warranty at our 11 convenient locations.
At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Welcome to Zaleski Sports broadcast of this big game featuring the Pacelli Cardinals and the Loyal Greyhounds. Joe Anderson here along with Chris Anderson, my producer, to bring you tonight's game. A win will for sure put Pacelli in the playoffs, which begin next Friday. Sitting on the bleachers that my wife and I helped build a few years ago here. It's kind of weird sitting on this side of the field. We've been so used to being up in the press box. Again, we want to thank the people at Auto Select and their Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services. They have locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go. And the opening kickoff goes to Loyal. And they'll begin 1st and 10. At their own 35. 36 with 11:53 here left in quarter number 1. Just underway here from Loyal High School. Greyhounds in their home maroon jerseys, Pacelli in all white with the red helmets. And a run up the middle. Louis Nicolai, the ball carrier. Friends Heartland Farms is a fifth-generation potato and vegetable farm producing many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. They are currently the cream of the crop in the potato farming business. Learn more at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. Second down and 6 for the Greyhounds. Motion. And a handoff to Hansen. And Hansen will pick up a few. We'll make it third down and about 3. Greyhounds, as I said, in their maroon jerseys with the white numbers and letters, gray pants, pink socks, and silver helmets with the Loyal logo. Statistician for the Greyhounds for 32 years, as I was a teacher here for 33. And enjoying working here at Zaleski Sports. Third down and 4 for Loyal. Zettler, the quarterback, and flags fly. And it's going to be against Pacelli. And that penalty gives the Greyhounds a first down. Ball gets spotted at the 43-yard line of the Greyhounds. Handoff off the right side. Nicolai, speedster. He's got a first down and more. Taken out of bounds on the far side near the 30-yard line. So another first down for Loyal. Loyal defeated Rosholt last week here for their second win of the season. Actually, their third win of the season overall, and 2-4 in the conference. First and 10 for Loyal at the 40-yard line. Zettler under center, takes a snap, hands it off, up the middle, goes Hansen, and he doesn't get much. And leading the tacklers, number 56. Carter Herheim with 55. Leading the tacklers for Pacelli. Pacelli ranked out of the prospective 224 qualifiers for the playoffs at 190. Nothing for certain. We'll talk more about how the playoff teams will be announced in a couple of minutes. Handoff, pitch goes to Hansen, left side. Breaks a couple of tackles, and he's taken down after a short gain. It's going to be third down and about 5. Actually, third down and 4 for Loyal. In the years that I ran the TV station in Loyal and I was up in the press box, I would always say when I would do play-by-play, it would be 3rd and 4, and Bob would always say 3rd and 3 or 3rd and 5. We would always contradict each other. Rarely were we on the same page, it seemed. Third down and 4. Handoff to Nicolai off the right side. A good run by Nicolai. He's breaking 2 tackles and has another first down for Loyal. Good offensive series for the Greyhounds here on their senior night. Loyal taking the opening kickoff here, and good drive for them. Started on their own 36. Down to the Pacelli 13-yard line. Shout out to my friend Carrie Grumman at Pacelli. She's the choir director over there. And the snowflakes begin to kind of drift in and out. Let's hope they're done for the rest of the night. I didn't bring the tent. I have it, but I didn't put it up. First and 10 Loyal at the Pacelli 13. Handoff off the right side. I believe that was Hansen. Trinchale, that is. His older brother Tyne, broadcaster for me back in the day here at Loyal. Shout out to him. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Zettler comes up to the line, under center, takes a snap, hands it off up the middle, and a pretty good run there. I believe that was Hansen. Hansen, the ball carrier. Going to bring up 3rd down and 5. Ball's inside the 10-yard line. They spot the ball at the 8. Clock continues to run. Zettler takes the snap. Hands off to Nikolai off the right side. He's going to be close to a 1st down. And he gets it. 1st and goal for Loyal. Opening drive of the game here. And Loyal began this drive on their own 36-yard line. They have 1st and goal at the 2. Parker Smith will go wide right. Nikolai and Hansen in the backfield. Pitch to Nikolai off the left side. And Nikolai is in for the touchdown. Louis Nikolai with the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. They're going to go for 2. Hand off to Nikolai on the right side. He goes wide, but he's going to be denied. With 6:58 left here in the first quarter, it's Loyal 6 and Pacelli 0. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
As an athlete, there's one constant that remains the most important aspect of your game: injury prevention. Roberts Physical Therapy now offers the Pineries Running Lab, your one-stop running center focusing on working with runners to prevent injuries and enhance your performance. From running exclusive sports like cross-country and track and field to running inclusive sports like football, basketball, baseball, and soccer, let Roberts Physical Therapy's Pineries Running Lab meet you at the track, your home, or the field and help you prevent injury and keep on running. Call Roberts Physical Therapy with locations in Amherst, Plainfield, and Wisconsin Rapids.
First things first with Midstate Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Midstate Technical College.
Back here at Loyal, Joe Anderson here for Zaleski Sports, kicking off for the Greyhounds. Number 55, Hudson Hansen. Loyal leading 6-0, about a 5-minute drive, 65 yards for the touchdown by Louis Nikolai. And Pacelli hopefully going to get a chance at the ball here. Hansen's kick is scooped up by Logan Mendyke and brought down
By Preston Farmer.
And Pacelli will begin on their own.
So first and 10 for the Cardinals at their own 23.
23-yard line. Pacelli with their first set of offensive series here. Chilly night, snow flurries in the air. Snow flurries and showers most of the day. Kind of seemed to let up about 6 o'clock. Handoff up the middle, and there he goes. Holy cow! There goes Brock Berencott. Nobody's going to catch him. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Berencott, and just like that, first play from scrimmage Wow, Brock Barincott with the tying touchdown here. And we're tied at 6. Extra point coming up. Well, Baroncott's got over 1,000 yards of rushing here this year. Good player. They're going to try the extra point kick. And it's no good. Extra point no good. With 6:34 left in the first quarter, we are tied at 6 here in Loyal. You are watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
To me, the perfect run is when things start to get tough and I'm trying to keep my pace going and I hit this moment where I just quit thinking about what I'm doing. I've heard surgeons mention that as well, that during their best surgeries, you're kind of in just a pure flow. You know, my goal with patients is to try to help them get back to doing what they want to be doing.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Welcome back to Chile Loyal Athletic Field here as Bennett Eckendorf will kick off for the Cardinals. Good high kick, fielded by Nikolai. And Nikolai, the speedster, good return, but met by a flock of Cardinals. You knew I was going to say that.
Nikolai on to return.
So Loyal will begin 1st and 10.
10 for the Greyhounds. At 37.
They'll begin at their own 37 with 6:29 left here in quarter one. Tied at 6. Brock Barincott with a 77-yard touchdown run on the first play from scrimmage for the Cardinals. Snowflakes continuing to drift in and out here. It's a run off the right side.
Nikolai on the carry.
Nikolai the ball carrier. Second down for Loyal. About 5. Greyhounds come up to the line. Eli Zettler, the quarterback, number 7, takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. Usually when they run up the middle, they give it to Hansen, Sully Hansen, and brings up a 3rd down and a yard. Got to give a shout out to our friends and players from Greenwood as they're going to finish up their season tonight down in Alma Center as they take on Lincoln. We've been covering them all season. We've done pretty much exclusively 8-man football. This is our second 11-man football game of the year. Motion by Shale and run up the middle. I think they tried to counter with Nikolai. No, Hansen, the ball carrier.
Hanson with the carry. Where they mark the ball.
And short. I think they may measure. Big game for both teams. With a win, Pacelli pretty much can assure themselves a playoff spot. Loyal with the win, if they would win, they'd have hope. They were far down on the playoff possibility list. They take 224 teams. They take 32 teams in each division. There's 7 divisions, so there's 224 teams. Pacelli was ranked at 190. This information is also on the WIAA website, well short, at least a yard. So a big 4th down decision for the Greyhounds to go or punt. Ball is at their own 46. See what happens here. Looks like the Greyhounds are going to go for it. Friends, tomorrow is Toyland opening at Fleet Farm. We'll talk about that after this play. 4th down and a yard for Loyal. And we've got whistles. And the Greyhounds will call a timeout. We will take a timeout here as well. Pacelli 6, Loyal 6, 4:53 left. You are watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Zaleski Sports, are you guys streaming?
Yes, ma'am.
Because it shows that it's waiting.
We're on the Pink Channel.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One-man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
Many things have changed over the past 50 years, but one thing has remained the same: Bone & Joint's dedication to providing high-quality care, helping people throughout Wisconsin move better with less pain. Whether you need orthopedic, sports medicine, spine, pain management, podiatry, or physical therapy services, you can count on Bone & Joint's experienced providers to lead the way. Call us and make your appointment today. Bone & Joint, keeping lives in motion for over 50 years.
Coming out of that Loyal timeout, they do pick up the 1st down on 4th and a yard. Nikolai, the ball carrier, picks up the 1st down. As I said, Toyland starts tomorrow at Fleet Farm. You can also sign up for Fleet Rewards and get exclusive offers and deals. Earn points and save. 500 points equals a $5 reward. Plus, it's free to sign up. Start earning points today. Get everything you need in one stop at Fleet Farm. 1st and 10 Loyal. Back to pass is Zettler. He throws to his left, and it is complete to Kane Tofar. And Tofar pushed out of bounds by Benjamin Westrick. First pass of the night brings a 1st down for the Greyhounds. Kane Tofar, the receiver. Kane, a freshman. I remember teaching his mother and coaching his mother and singing at his parents' wedding. 1st down for the Greyhounds. They spot the ball at the Pacelli 23. Greyhounds need to keep that offense of Pacelli off the field if they can. Hansen runs wide right and brought down. Benjamin Eckendorf led the tacklers for Pacelli.
That picks up 2, 2nd and 8 at the 20.
10-play drive for Loyal on their first score. A 1-play drive for Pacelli on their score. 2nd down and 8 for Loyal. Ball at the 20 of Stevens Point Pacelli. Motion by Shale. They hand it off to Hansen on the right side. Hansen is going to pick up a couple more.
Hansen with a carry.
No gain. It's going to be 3rd down and 8. 3rd and 4, excuse me, at the 16. This is a multi-purpose field here at Loyal. You can kind of see some of the skin of the infield of the baseball diamond to the bottom lower part of your screen. I mowed this grass, too, for many years. I did everything here. 3rd and 4 for Loyal. Can they pick it up? Can Pacelli stop when we have a whistle? Flag on the play. Delay a game by the Greyhounds. That'll drop them back 5 yards. And it'll remain 3rd down. So 3rd down and 9 at the 21. They've got to get down to the Pacelli 11. Clock continues to run under 3 minutes. Playoffs begin next Friday night. Zaleski Sports will have a smorgasbord of games to present to you as well. Big third down for the Greyhounds, 3rd and 9. And there goes Nikolai, but he doesn't get more than about 2, maybe 3. And another big 4th down coming up for Loyal. So you have a 4th down and about 8. That was only a yard gain for Nikolai. Got to get down to the 13. According to the scoreboard, it's 4th and 7 at the 20. Under 2 minutes now. Clock ticking away. Another big 4th down for Loyal. Can they do it? Back to pass is Zettler. Screen. And they get it to Drew Stiglitz, and Stiglitz is stacked up. He's trying to squeeze out there, but nothing doing. So Stiglitz gets the ball, but not enough to pick up the 1st down. So Pacelli will take over on downs. And they'll take it off on the. Too cold. Pacelli will begin at their own 17 with 1:39 left here in the first quarter. And we're tied at 6. I'll tell you something, they give it again to Mr. Berencott, and that young man broke 2 tackles and was gone. And that nets nothing much, maybe a loss on that play. And a fumble. Holy cats. And Loyal taking. They're going to spot the ball at the 17 of Pacelli. They spot the ball at the 13. They're going to have to reset the clock. The clock was running before, after a fumble or a turnover, the clock stops. And it won't start again. There we go, 1:25. It'll start when the ball is snapped. Fumble by the Cardinals, recovered by Loyal, and they're in business again. Zettler, the sophomore quarterback, hands it off to Nikolai, and Nikolai darts past the goal, and he's in for the touchdown! And a 13-yard TD run by Louis Nikolai gives the Greyhounds the lead. A Cardinal loss would really put a big major dent in the Pacelli chances of making the playoffs. Extra point. And the pass is good. .119 left. And Loyal has retaken the lead by the score of 14-6. You are watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
This is Monogram, Plover, Wisconsin, feeding America. And these are the people who work here, proud of their jobs and the products they make.
If I could describe Monogram in 3 words, I would say they're caring, dedicated, and very active. Being out on the floor, seeing management out there, helping the line workers and everyone, it makes a huge difference in the morale on the floor for everybody.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
Back here at Loyal, where the Greyhounds have taken a 14-6 lead over the Cardinals. And kicking off for Loyal, number 55, Hudson Hansen. Greyhounds going right to left on your screen. Kick is a low line drive. It's going to be taken by Logan Mendyke. And Mendyke up the middle, darts left. Still on his feet. There goes Mendyke picking up blockers. Brought down finally near the 35. Parker Smith brought him down. Taught his dad. Was part of his parents' wedding, too. We live about 3 blocks from here, so. A lot of good memories of being here. 1st and 10 for Pacelli at their own 35. Minute and 13 left in the first. Asher Jordan takes a snap, hands it off. There goes Berncott. And Berncott still on his feet. Good run by the young man. He's close to a first down. So Berncott close to a first down. Are they going to give it to him or no? Going to say he's just shy. Probably about the length of one of the hairs on my head. And remember, I'm follically challenged. And they did give him the first down. They moved the chains. Jordan takes a snap. Hand off to Berncott off the left side. The young man, good run. Picks up about 3, maybe 4. Berncott, the carrier. Picked up 3. It's going to be 2nd down and 7. Just shy of midfield. They spot the ball at the Pacelli 48. Nicolay Bank offers personal banking that works for you with locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. 2nd and 7 for Pacelli. Back to pass is Jordan. And Jordan still on his feet, scrambles. Big hits over there. And he's going to lose a couple of yards. Parker Smith, the tackler. Thanks to our game day sponsors, Premier Auto, Pizza Ranch Plover, Egg Country FS, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Point Insurance, Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Point Brewery, and Arbuckles. And that will end the first quarter with the Greyhounds leading the Cardinals 14-6. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
Nasonville Dairy, family-owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Purple Mountain Solutions is your business's go-to for both public and private warehousing and product delivery. Whatever it is you're shipping, you know you can depend on Purple Mountain Solutions to get it there safely and efficiently. Start of the second quarter, Pacelli trailing the Loyal 14-6. Joe Anderson here bringing you play-by-play of tonight's game. High temperature is about 32, 33 degrees out. And there goes Berncott. and just tripped up by Nikolai, or he would have broken that. A first down here to start the second quarter. Loyal with the long sustained drives, and Pacelli with the quick hitters. The difference in this game is a fumble deep in by Pacelli, deep in their own territory, that led to the go-ahead touchdown for Loyal. 1st and 10 for Pacelli at the Greyhound 40. Counter, there goes Berncott again, off the left side, good run. He's going to be taken out of bounds at around the 20-yard line, another first down. Another first down for Pacelli. Playoff position at stake for Stevens Point Pacelli. They've got to win this game to pretty much lock themselves into a playoff spot. The playoffs will be introduced on television on Bally Sports. We'll talk about that after this play. They come to the line. Asher Jordan looks things over. Takes the snap, hands off the Berncott off the right side. Not much there. Roby Baranek leading the tacklers for Loyal. Bally Sports Wisconsin will have will have the announcement of all the teams in all 7 divisions who have qualified for the playoffs. I'm not sure if they'll do 8-man there as well. So if you're one of those fans that likes to go to the WIAA website and check out all the stuff, they will not post that until afternoon, after 12 o'clock p.m. Second down. Berncott, right side, handoff. There he goes. Good run by Berncott. He's good gain for that young man. Berncott is a senior. Where's number 2? And 3rd down and a yard coming up for Pacelli. That show will be broadcast on Bally Sports Wisconsin beginning at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. Our own Jason Zaleski will be one of those prognosticating and helping to introduce all the teams who are in the playoffs. It's on Bally Sports Wisconsin tomorrow morning. And do they catch the Greyhounds offsides? I believe they do. They do. And that will bring a first down for the Cardinals. They spot the ball at the Greyhound 11. Stick around at halftime, ladies and gentlemen, as we present another edition of the Jerry Sins Show, as Jason Zaleski and Coach Jerry Sins of Edgar sit down at the Edgar Family Restaurant and talk football. So stick around at halftime for that. There goes Berncott off the left side. They're just going to keep feeding him. Another good run by Berncott. Second down and 3. They spot the ball at the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal at the 3. Trailing by 8. Here come the Cardinals. Bennett Eckendorf and Brock Berncott in the backfield. Quarterback by Asher Jordan. Under center. Takes a snap, gives it to Jordan that time. Touchdown! Looked like Bennett Eckendorf ran that one in from our angle. Two-point conversion coming up. Can they tie the game? Snap, handoff to Berncott, and he stacked up at the line and didn't get it. 9:01 left in the first half, and Loyal clinging to a 2-point lead. You are watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
At Blanker Construction, the focus is on building something great. Find a personable experience that understands your needs, followed by a customized interior and exterior design. Our project managers, carpenters, and designers on site are hard at work with only one goal in mind: building you the home of your dreams. When you're ready to build your new forever home, look to Blanker Construction, your custom home builder serving all of central Wisconsin. Find your inspiration online at blankerco.com or stop in on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Build something great with Blanker Construction.
Bennett Eckendorf to kick off here after the Pacelli score. They closed it to a 2-point lead by Loyal. Pacelli going right to left on your screen. And muffed by Parker Smith. He does scoop it up and gets run into by a flock of Cardinals. He'll take it up to around the 25, where Loyal will begin 1st and 10. At their own 25 with not 8:54 left in the first half. And very entertaining, those Jerry Sin shows. Hey, friends, Roberts Physical Therapy now offers the Panary's Running Lab, your one-stop running center focusing on working with runners to prevent injuries and enhance your performance. 1st and 10 Loyal. Handoff. And Nikolai off the right side. And he's going to pick up about 5. Be 2nd and 5. It's going to be a long 4. Nikolai and Hansen, the main ball carriers, sometimes they'll toss it over to Shale. They did do well on that pass play. They've had 2 passes completed. One for a big gain to Kane Tofar and the other a 2-point conversion to Louis Nikolai. Snap handoff that time to Hansen off the left side. Picks up a few. Brings up 3rd down and 2. Chilly night here in Loyal. Snow flurries darting in and out. When I came up and checked the temperature, the outside temperature on the car display, it said 34 degrees. And it feels like 34 degrees. Big stop coming up for Pacelli. Big gain for Loyal coming up if they can do it. Zedler under center. Takes a snap, hands it off up the middle. And Hansen is close. Sully Hansen, the ball carrier. And he does pick up the 1st down. Loyal with long sustained drives. They went 65 yards in their first series to score the touchdown. Pacelli countered that with a 1-play drive of 77 yards for the tying touchdown. Hand off to Nikolai off the right side. Nikolai a good gain for Loyal. Second and 5. And we have a Pacelli player down, needing a little bit of attention. Phelps Dairy is located at the Crossroad Commons in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy is a family-friendly experience serving your favorite cheeses, ice cream, meat, and more, all grown right here in central Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy is open Monday through Saturday and 24/7 on Facebook. Maher Water Corporation is a family-run business that has been treating water for 72 years. They offer servicing your current water system, new systems for rent and for purchase, and so much more, leaving you and your family with clean water. Learn more at maherwater.com. 2nd and 5 for the Greyhounds. Handoff this time to Nikolai. Left side. Darts. And a good run for Nikolai. Stayed on his feet and got over midfield. Another first down for Loyal. Loyal with the possibility of being in the playoffs with the win. I'm not going to speculate anything more than that. Again, as I looked at the WIAA website and the possibilities, I stress possibilities for the final cut. Stevens Point Pacelli was 190 out of 224. Loyal was far down the list at around 235, 240. As a possibility. They only take 224, first down. There's the handoff up the middle to Hansen. And Sully Hansen, a good run. Stevens Point Orthopedics is proud to provide athletic training services to Pacelli athletes. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment, hometown care. Bone and Joint has been keeping lives in motion for over 50 years. Call or visit bonejoint.net to schedule an appointment today. 2nd down and 5 for Loyal. Ball at the Pacelli 42. This time they give it to Shale, and Shale darts it outside, tries to go wide and brought down, maybe picked up a yard. Not much more. Shale, the sophomore. Another big 3rd down for Loyal, 3rd and 6. 3rd and 4, that is. Express Employment Professionals has the relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. Handoff right side. There goes Nikolai. Nikolai is going to be short as they have a big scrum. And another 4th down coming up for Loyal. Coming up on 4:40 left in the first half. Pacelli trailing by 2 points. Playoff spot on the line. A win, and they most likely will be in. A loss would make things more interesting. Again, Bally Sports Wisconsin will have the presentation show at 11 a.m. tomorrow to introduce you to all the teams who are in the playoffs. Big 4th down for Loyal. Pitch, Shale, left side. Can he stretch it out? No, he's going to be short. Good defensive play by the Cardinals, and you have a turnover on downs. So Pacelli will take over 1st and 10 with a chance to take the lead going into halftime. And they'll take it at their own 40 with 4:04 left in the first half. Again, stick around for the Jerry Sins show at halftime as Jason Zaleski and Jerry Sins talk football. The Jerry Sins show at halftime. 1st and 10 for Pacelli at their own 40. Trailing by 2. And they give it to Birincott, and there goes Birincott. He's rumbling, stumbling, and going. That young man can run. Nikolai finally trips him up, but not until he brings the ball into Greyhound territory at the 25. Young man came in with 1,025 yards before this final game. I don't keep yardage, but he's surpassed that by a lot. 1st and 10. They spot the ball at the 24 of Loyal. Asher Jordan looks the things over, the quarterback. He's got Birincott behind him, lone setback. And a good run to Bennett Eckendorf. Don't forget about him. He's had a very good season as well. Eckendorf with 390 yards and 7 touchdowns coming into tonight. 1st and 10 for Pacelli. Ball's at the Greyhound 14. So back-to-back first down runs for the Cardinals, looking to take the lead here. They put Mendyke in motion, and there goes Birkendahl up the middle. Spectrum Benefit Solutions, with offices located throughout central Wisconsin, is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. 2nd and 6 for Pacelli. Ball at the Greyhound 10. Birkendahl, good run. Brock Birkendahl finally brought down by Drew Stiglitz. And we have a stoppage in play. Going to be close to a 1st and goal. They may measure, the white hat is looking. And the head linesman has been summoned to take the ball, take the chains out. While they do that, Home Furniture says turn your house into a home and shop Home Furniture. Find many top brands of beds, sectionals, recliners, sofas, and so much more at family-owned discount furniture store. Shop Home Furniture on Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids and Post Road in Plover. The measurement gives them a 1st down. 1st and goal. Coming up for Pacelli. 2:17 left. They spot the ball at the Greyhound 3. Loya led 6-0. And then Pacelli tied it up at 6 with a good run by Brock Berenkott. Can he punch another one in? There goes Berenkott. He's close. Not quite in. Get your next countertop island or stone wall from Stone Innovations. They specialize in the fabricator, design, and installation of such a great variety of stone products. For residential, commercial, or public structures, look to Stone Innovations at stoneinnovations.net. Community Insurance is your independent agency able to shop and compare the best insurance options on your behalf to find the best combination of cost and coverage. If you're looking for a better insurance experience, you'll love doing business with Community Insurance. 2nd and goal at the 1. Handoff up the middle. Close. Short. 3rd and goal at the 1. It's getting interesting. Pacelli looking to take the lead. 3rd and goal at the 1. 1 minute left in the first half. Clock continues to run. Jordan lines him up, hands it off to Berenkott. Touchdown. Brock Berenkott with the touchdown. And the Cardinals take the lead. Extra point attempt coming up for the Cardinals.
Cardinals will go for 2.
Leading 18-14. Snap. Hand off to Berenkott off the left-hand side, and he's going to cruise in. .51 seconds left in the first half. And the Pacelli Cardinals have taken the lead over the Loyal Greyhounds, 20-14. You are watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Daddy-O's On Point is a veteran and locally owned business specializing in exceptional vehicle care. No matter what's preventing your vehicle from being at its best, you can rest assured they'll find the issue and you'll get back on the road quickly with a personal touch. Daddy-O's is both a Napa Auto Care and O'Reilly Certified Auto Center and is always offering 24/7 secure key drop-offs for easier scheduling and pickup. The next time you need auto service, bring it to Daddy-O's on Church Street in Stevens Point. On point each and every repair.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Back here at Loyal, after the score by Brock Berncott gives the Pacelli Cardinals the lead with 51 seconds left in the first half. Bennett Eckendorf to kick off. Parker Smith and Louis Nicolai deep to receive for Loyal. Low line drive, wobbler kick, bounces off of Nicolai's chest. He picks it up. Past the 20, 25, comes up on the 30, and pushed out of bounds on the far side. Greyhounds will begin 1st and 10 at around their own 31. With 43 seconds left here in the first half. Wet, cold night here in Loyal. Overcast, on and off snow flurries. It's about 30 degrees out. One of the advantages of broadcasting basketball and volleyball, you're inside. 2 timeouts left for Loyal. Back to pass. Goes Zettler. He looks. He throws. High. Nearly picked off. The intended receiver was Kane Tofar. Kane Tofar, as a freshman, he's very tall. Big-time wrestler as a young man, and he started playing basketball in junior high. And he's sprouted. He's over 6 feet tall. Good target. 37 seconds left here in the first half. A good target as a receiver because he's tall. That helps. 2nd down and 10 at the Greyhound 31 for Loyal. 37 seconds left in the first half. And a handoff to Nicolai off the right side. Nicolai is going to get maybe a yard. And Logan Mendyke led the tacklers. Cardinals come out on fire. Get comfortable this winter with Point Heating and Cooling. Point Heating and Cooling is your Lennox dealer in Stevens Point and Plover with more than 100 years of making your home and businesses comfortable. And we got a penalty marker. And it's going to be on Loyal. Finishing up on Point Heating and Cooling, sign up for the planned service and receive 10% off parts and a reminder to service your furnace and central air conditioner. Call Point Heating and Cooling at 715-345-1979 or visit them online at pointheating.com. That flag will push back Loyal back to their own 14, 2 seconds left. And we have a stoppage in play. Officials are conferring. Clock should run. And that's going to do it for the half. Pacelli with the touchdown lead in the second quarter takes the lead 20-14 over Loyal. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the Jerry Sins Show, hosted by Jason Zaleski. We'll see you for the third quarter.
Edgar leading 21-14. Auburndale on the move, though, all through the air. Throw again. Here's the pass. It's caught. And then immediately drilled and dropped. The ball came loose. Edgar's got the football. Took it right out of the hands of the receiver. And the Wildcats have it. And that will end this game, I would think.
Time now for the Jerry Sins Show. Recorded at Edgar Family Restaurant in Edgar. And sponsored by Security Health Plan. Security Health Plan. Promises kept, plain and simple. Visit securityhealth.org today. Welcome to the Jerry Sins Show. I'm your host, Jason Zaleski, here at Edgar Family Restaurant, and sponsored by Security Health Plan. Promises kept, plain and simple. Here with Edgar football coach Jerry Sins. Coach, a tight one on Friday night. We'll talk about the game in its entirety, but first we'll go down. You had to kind of survive twice. You had to survive an Auburndale drive that resulted in a forced fumble, and then you had to result a throw into the end zone. At the end of it, you survived both. You survived Auburndale.
Yeah, it was an exciting game. We knew they had a very good team.
excellent quarterback, good wide receivers, good passing attack, and of course, Weber also runs the ball well. It was just kind of an exciting atmosphere. There were fans, on both sides, fairly close to the field. The officials made them get back one time and whatever. And but yeah, we did a couple things too where we thought we could get a first down and maybe put the game away, and there was a little miscommunication with the guy going in with the play. But those kinds of things, of course, happen. Fortunately, we never turned the ball over at all. We didn't have any fumbles or any interceptions, which is big. Probably one of the things, that help us pull it out, because obviously the game could have gone either way.
It sure seemed like it, especially coming down to the end. No score in the first quarter. You each traded touchdowns in the second and in the fourth quarter. So your third quarter touchdown, it turns out, was the difference maker. Of course, another Carter Butt touchdown in the year. You mentioned, we talked about it coming into the game, the passing attack of the Eagles. You don't often find in Division 6 or 7 and in this area a quarterback that can be as prolific as Trayton Weber is, almost 250 yards passing. Do you worry, though, once maybe we get past this week 9 and into the playoffs on a different quarterback coming to town? Is that something you can withstand again this year?
Well, Marathon we got this week, and they have a very good passing attack too. They've passed for 1,350 yards and numerous touchdowns, and run a similar formation to what Auburndale does. So we're going to see the same type of attack, again this Friday, which, you'd think would be a little advantage to us. We should be more ready for it this week, a guy would think. But, there's a lot of teams, of course, that do that. The quarterback for Marathon isn't nearly as big of a running threat as Weber is. I mean, he had 700-800 yards rushing too, and right. Several touchdowns.
Right. So,
you can't rush him too hard, or he'll just tuck it away and run. Yeah. So that's the double thing there with him. That sometimes, with purely passing quarterbacks, you can pretty much go at them because they don't plan on running, they don't want to run, but he does.
You mentioned all the fans there. Again, we warned everybody at home that was going to happen. If you didn't get down there, you wouldn't have a seat. Of course, there were people standing, also standing in the west end zone too. So a great atmosphere for high school football. You can't ask for much more than that. Just before we turn the cameras on, you and I looked at this play. Let's talk about this late in the fourth quarter here. Pass to the sideline.
Yeah, our corner came up, Keegan Hartway, and hit the guy fairly hard, so he was stopped. And of course, we always tell our guys, well, if somebody else hasn't stopped, the second guy come in and see if you can strip the ball. Now, once in a while, of course, guys are trying to strip the ball before we got the guy stopped, and then he gets away. But in this case, he was stopped, and there was another guy there. So two guys actually had him. I think it was probably Keegan and Leighton Schuett. So then Tegan Strike came in, and of course, his whole idea was, I want to see if I can strip him. So he just reached in there and grabbed the ball and pulled on it, and it came popping up, and then he caught it in the air. It was way over there in that corner where we couldn't even hardly see it. We saw our guys celebrating, and I didn't know what happened. But then eventually, of course, we figured out that, we stole the ball from him. So then it was, all right, now we got to get a first down to run out the clock, which unfortunately, even though we got 8 yards in the first play, we didn't get a first down either.
Yeah, and they give them the ball back.
So
they got to throw in the end zone that we talked about just a minute ago. The Minnesota Vikings won their football game on Sunday with that exact play. Their defensive back just took the ball away from the other team's receiver. So you see that at all levels. You help teach your kids about that. One other thing about last week's game, then we'll preview Marathon. I had asked you if you happen to win, you were going to go on the field and you'll congratulate Coach Jay Anderson. And maybe, so I want to know what you did here, but maybe whisper in his ear, we sure could use your help with a win against Colby. Did you get a chance to talk to Jay about that?
Well, it's kind of funny because we shake hands, all the coaches shake hands with all the players from both teams. So normally when I shake hands, I'll just say to guys like good game or, whatever, stay healthy. But this week, as I was shaking hands with pretty much all the Auburndale players, I was saying good luck next week. Good luck next week. And of course, some of them kind of looked at me with a strange look in their face. I'm sure they caught on to it fairly quickly. But we need some help this week.
Of course, what we're talking about there, if Auburndale were to be able to beat Colby, and the game I think is at Colby, on Friday night, and you happen to beat Marathon at home on Friday night, well, then you would share a piece of that conference championship, which is always nice. You get that recognition then for the rest of these kids' lives that they were a conference champion. So out of your hands, but hopefully you left Auburndale in decent enough shape physically and mentally to give them a shot at it. All right, Marathon comes to town on Friday. One of the talks you and I had about Marathon a couple of years back was the familiarity. The two towns are close. Again, we're sitting here, we're on the highway, Marathon. You can just about see it right over here. A lot of the families are connected, related, support each other. But when you come to town on Friday night, no more friends on Friday night.
Yeah, not for an hour and a half or 2 hours maybe after the game. It'll all be forgotten again, I assume. But yeah, that's part of the fun, I think, of having conference opponents who are nearby neighbors. I think just like when East and West played in Wausau, yeah, it was a tough, hard-fought game, but they're all friends because they live in the same town. And it's kind of the same thing with us. I mean, we have kind of the same relationship with Stratford too. That they're close enough, and we have kids that transfer from Edgar to Stratford and Stratford to Edgar. Athens used to sort of be the same way when we played them. But Marathon, of course, being the closest one, they're only like 5-6 miles away. So, yeah, there's a lot of people that live right on the fringe between the two districts, and the kid can probably go to school in either district if he wants to, because they probably have property in both districts.
Right.
And so, yeah, it's always fun. And they always have a lot of good athletes. So this year is no different. They have a very good quarterback and some good receivers, a very talented running back. And so they can put up some points. If I remember right, I think they put up 50-something on Abbey here a couple weeks ago, so we know they can score.
Yeah, they've scored 154 on the season. Cooper Hoeksema is the quarterback that we're talking about here, over 1,300 yards through the air. And again, maybe football is changing, because that was pretty unheard of in this group of teams in this area not that long ago. So we'll go back to the question I asked you about Auburndale. Now we'll ask it about Marathon. Is there anything that needs to change to bring that air attack down, or what did you and the guys learn on Friday night about that?
Well, yeah, we actually played about as good a pass defense as we could against Auburndale. There was once or twice that it might have been a little indecision or coverage, but no, he completed several of them up the sideline where the defensive back was on the receiver as tight as he could be. They both went up for the ball, and the Auburndale receiver, being bigger than our corner, just outfought him and took it away. None of those went for touchdowns. There were only 2 touchdowns for quarterback keepers when they got inside the 10. So we kept them from getting any long touchdown passes. And of course, we're going to have to do the same thing against Marathon. If you're contesting the play and you can tackle a guy and you're fighting for the ball, well, there's not much else you can ask the defensive back to do.
Marathon dropped a game on the road last week at Pittsville. You've had some experience with Pittsville as a competitor. And then the following week, we watched them compete against Colby, what we thought was a pretty interesting 21-6 final. What you knew about Pittsville, playing them and then seeing that game. I think then you play Pittsville maybe the next week. Pittsville 36, Marathon 6. Maybe a surprising score. What can you learn from that type of game? And when you're watching film, what are some of the things that you look for with that kind of a result just the previous week?
Yeah, we were surprised by the spread. I mean, we thought Pittsville was a pretty darn good team. You and I talked about the fact that, they may be the best 1-6 team in the state of Wisconsin. They're a pretty good team. And they played many people tough. Nobody had beaten them bad. And then maybe they just got tired of losing and came up with a great effort. You don't know for sure. They played a physical style of ball against Marathon, but Abbey is also a physical team, and Marathon handled them well. So once again, it's kind of like from week to week. Sometimes it's from half to half. I watched the first half of the Packer game on Sunday, and then I had to go to church for confirmation, and I was shocked when I come out and heard that they never scored a point in the second half. It's like, are you kidding me? With all those guys, they didn't get a point. So, and this is on a pro level.
Yeah.
So, things can change in a hurry, and momentum can switch, and things go haywire on you.
Yeah, and it looked like it did. I see Pittsville had a 1-yard touchdown run, a 2-yard touchdown run, a 3-yard touchdown run. So they were goal-to-goal situations. We won't mix too much Packers in here, but the Packers had that on Sunday to win the game, and they threw the ball instead. And then they had 2 defensive touchdowns in that game as well. So Marathon maybe a little bit loose with the ball, but the Pittsville rushing attack, they can run that ball. They're going to try to eat up yards, and your guys run the ball pretty well too. So running game should be key on Friday night.
Yeah, we spoke last week about the fact that, Carter Butt might have to carry the ball 30 times. Well, he ended up carrying it 34 times. And once again, the main reason for that is, we're just trying to keep the ball away from a high-powered offense like Auburndale had. And, of course, Marathon, like you said, throws it well, too. Mm-hmm. In games that we've played other teams, Carter might only had 8 or 9 carries, because now we're just playing normal. Yeah, we want to pass the ball, too, but if the other team's got a much better passing attack than us, well, then we're going to run the ball and try to keep it away from you. And last week it worked, and you hope it works, but you never know for sure.
Yeah, Carter averaged 5 yards a carry on 34 carries. You had Colby averaging essentially 5 yards a carry on 14 attempts. Everybody got enough gas left to get to the finish line this year?
I think so. Yeah, I hope so. Of course, like they were arrested. I mean, it was kind of funny that, Carter only has like 115 carries in the whole year. Well, he had 34 of them against Auburndale. I think he had 27 or 8 against Stratford. So in the other 6 games, he carried the ball about 8 times, you see, each. So, and that's kind of by design, but yeah, I know some teams play or have a running back carry it 30 times every game, but we've never, ever done that. If it needs be, we try to do it, but once again, he starts in defense too, so we don't want to suffer in defense because of what we're doing in offense, because we always sell defense as a bigger key than offense is, so. I think we will be more varied this week, I'm guessing, and hopefully in the playoffs too.
Yeah, okay, you're guessing? You got a pretty good handle on that, though, I think. You probably can tell some people what to do. We're going to show this on the screen right now. This is our bracket projection. Now, we're going to know Saturday morning at 10 o'clock who is what and what's where. And actually, we got a correction from Travis Wilson earlier. He had made a mistake with this team, but it looks like you're a solid number 1. These teams you're somewhat familiar with on a year-in, a year-out basis, having played, who we think is your first-round opponent, in recent times. But being the 1 seed, half the teams only make the playoffs in the entire state. Your kids, there's been a lot of playoff appearances around here. Are they able to appreciate making the playoffs? Knowing only half get the ability?
I hope so. Yeah, I think so. We haven't talked about it yet because once again we always kind of go with the one game. Well, we talked about it a little bit that there was going to be a show on TV on Saturday morning. So if you want to find out, well, you can watch Valley Sports on Saturday morning. But our focus right now has got to be on Marathon to take care of our own business. Yeah, that would be a fine bracket with us if it worked out that way. I know there's other people projecting other things, so. One I heard we were 3rd seed, and I thought,
well, they don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, I think we'd be better than the 3 seed if we go 8-1.
Steer clear of those people, Coach. They don't know what they're saying. I mean, Shiocton is probably in your group. Now, again, this is based on geography, and we don't always know how they carve up the geography. This is based on historical geographies and all that type of thing. But should Shiocton be placed in your bracket, I mean, that's a team that's played essentially all D5 teams all year long. They're going to be ready to play.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they've always been good. Shiocton's always had tough kids. I remember them and Stratford playing each other, and then us and Stratford might play each other. We used to all be in the same division, Division 5 here a number of years ago.
Well, we hope you enjoyed the halftime entertainment of the Jerry Sins Show. Some halftime scores. Marshfield leading Hortonville 14-7. DC Everest losing to Wausau West 33-7, and Edgar all over Marathon 28-0 at half. Still trying to find out what the score is at Amherst and Stratford. As we start the second half of play, it will be the Greyhounds kicking off. We're underway here in the second half. And Mendyke will pick it up near the out-of-bounds line. Still on his feet, good run back. Tied up by Shale and Kane Tofar. And Pacelli will begin 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line. 7 seconds into the second half. Daddy-O's on point is a family-run and veteran-owned vehicle care facility providing old-fashioned auto care the way it used to be and the way it should be. Bring your car to Daddy-O's, conveniently located on Church Street in Stevens Point. 1st and 10, Pacelli. And Barron caught the ball carrier right up the middle. Standing next to Brock's grandfather up here in the top row of the stands. Got about at least 150 yards, if not more. Asher Jordan breaks the huddle. Quarterback for the Cardinals. Bierenkot in the backfield along with Bennett Eckendorf. Eckendorf's had a few carries tonight. You give again to Bierenkot, and Bierenkot in a good run. No, that's... I misspoke. It was not Bierenkot. It was the man I just mentioned, Bennett Eckendorf, for the first down. Big run by that young man. The Par 4 Resort, the beautiful Par 4 Resort in Wapaka, is home to 18 fun-filled holes at the Foxfire Golf Club, as well as a full menu of delicious lunch and dinner options at the Par 4 Bistro. Get your friends and family together and head to Wapaka. Favorite for dinner, golf, and overnight stays at Par 4 Resort in Wapaka. 1st and 10 for Pacelli in the opening drive of the second half at the Greyhound 43. And a counter up the middle. I think that's Bierenkot. Good, another close to a first down. He should have it. And another first down for Pacelli. They strike fast. Opus 5 Star Lanes is your go-to for family fun, bowling, pizza, bowling, birthday parties, and pizza. Enjoy Opus 5 Star Lanes on Post Road in Plover. Paper City Savings is on County Road H in Plover and online at papercitysavings.com. Paper City Savings is your full-service financial institution in Portage County, ready to help you open a kid's savings account today and get a free gift plus another free gift on your birthday. Paper City Savings in Plover. Handoff, and there goes Eckendorf again. And Eckendorf getting some big carries here in the second half to start things out. He picks up 9 on that last carry. And Amherst is trailing Stratford 14-7 at halftime. Hey friends, leave a positive comment here on the YouTube page. I'll give you a shout out. This time they give it back to Bierenkot off the right-hand side. Good run for Bierenkot and knocks over the head linesman after the tackle was made. That happened to me on Monday night in the game I reffed up in Owen Withee. Kind of got caught in no man's land. You had to watch the play, but my shins paid the price. I will not be the umpire, though. I've been an umpire a few times. That's the official that goes in between. It goes in the defense. No, thank you very much. 1st and goal, Pacelli at the Greyhound 7. Taking the opening kickoff of the third quarter. Trying to score here. And we got a penalty marker on the play for a false start. Yeah, you kind of get over there on that sideline. I'm usually a head linesman or the wing official on the other side. And when they coming towards you, all those young men with pads and helmets, you get out of dodge. But I had to stay there to see what was going to happen with the play, and all of a sudden they turned back and got me. 1st and goal now at the 12. Bierenkot, left side. Tripped a little bit, but a good run nonetheless. Going to bring 2nd down and goal And they're going to spot the ball at the 9. Again, leave a positive comment on the YouTube page. I'll give you a shout out on the air. We've had some people from Kansas and Florida who have chimed in, say they're watching. 2nd and goal from the 9. There goes Eckendorf. And Eckendorf off the right side. He's kind of stacked up. And Eli Zettler led the tacklers for the Greyhounds. 3rd down coming up for Pacelli. 3rd and 9. At the 6. So they got 6 yards to get the touchdown. They lead 20-14. Opening drive here of the second half. Pacelli at the Greyhound 6. 3rd and goal. Snap. Handoff. Birkendahl. Close, but not in. A big 4th down now coming up for Pacelli. A win pretty much will clinch a playoff spot for the Cardinals. Loyal looking to spoil that and have a chance at possibly getting in. 4th and goal. Big play for Pacelli from the Loyal 3. Hand off to you-know-who, Birkendahl. And he's in for the touchdown. Brock Berencott.
All night, Brocky.
The 2-yard touchdown run. Extra point attempt coming up. And the 2-point conversion, Berencott. No. The Cardinals increase their lead to 26-14. Back after these messages, you're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus Nasonville.
Velocity Clubhouse is open to the public, and we have a large facility for any of your sporting needs. Whether it's hitting, pitching, volleyball, or practice on the same court as the Housers, try our baseball simulator. Work one-on-one with experienced coaches. Schedule your next birthday party or gathering with Velocity Clubhouse of Stevens Point. 715-254-0505.
Back here at Loyal, where the Pacelli Cardinals have increased their lead over the Greyhounds of Loyal, 26-14. Joe Anderson here bringing you play-by-play. Bennett Eckendorf to kick off. Pacelli going left to right on your screen. Back deep to receive the kickoff is Louis Nicolai. And Nicolai with the short return on its pretty slippery field, as it's been snow showering for most of the day. And Loyal will begin 1st and 10. First possession of the second half for the Greyhounds at their own 30. With 6:42 left here in the third quarter. Want to give a shout out to our friends from Greenwood. Covered most of their game, all of their football games except this one tonight. They're down in Alma Center taking on Lincoln. Wish them the best of luck. It's great covering those young men. That was 8-man. This is back to 11-man football. Hand off to Shale off the right side. Good run for the young man. And he's close to a first down. Gain of 7, 2nd down and 3. Good run for Trin Shale. 2nd and 2. Gain of 8 on that last play. And fumble. Shale lost the handle but fell on it. Ameriprise Financial asks, do you have questions about your retirement? As a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, Michael Smith & Associates can help. With the exclusive Confident Retirement approach, you'll work one-on-one with an advisor to help develop a retirement roadmap to get you where you want to go. Call Michael Smith & Associates today at 715-341-6657. They have offices located in the Business Park at Stevens Point. 3rd and 3 for Loyal. And Nikolai is wrapped up behind the line and leading the tacklers was Bennett Eckendorf. That young man has really played well here in the second half on both ways of the pitch. It'll cause the Greyhounds to punt. 4th down. Nikolai back to punt. And the punt is partially blocked. And just don't touch it if you're a Pacelli fan. Just leave it alone. And the punt was partially blocked. And Pacelli will take over in great field position. Their own 44. I'm not sure who got their mid on it, but whoever did deflected it enough to really knock it down where it could have gone. So it'll be 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line, Pacelli. With 4:35 left here in the third quarter. Playoffs on the line. A win will pretty much ice it in. Pass! First one of the night. And almost intercepted by Nikolai. It was intended for Logan Mendyke. First pass of the night for Asher Jordan. And they had him sucked into the run. And that speed of Louis Nikolai made all the difference in knocking that pass down. Maida Custom Apparel in Stevens Point provides quality decorated apparel from your hometown schools and summer teams to corporate and team outings, along with promotional items and sporting goods. That's Maida. 2nd and 10. Barroncott. Couple. Gain about 2. It's going to be 3rd down and 8. Velocity Clubhouse offers private lessons, clinics, open gyms, and rentals of batting cages, hitting, simulators, basketball courts, volleyball, and more. Up your game at Velocity Clubhouse in Stevens Point. 3rd and 8 now for Pacelli at their own 45. Barroncott and tripped up. Big tackle made by Drew Stiglitz, but we've got a penalty marker on the play. And it's thrown in the defensive area by the umpire. And they've got holding against Pacelli. This is one of these you probably want to decline because it brings up a 4th and 8 as Barroncott maybe be 4th and 7. He's going to have about a yard gain on that last play. And they're going to decline it. And this will be the first punt of the game for the Cardinals. 3:48 left here in the third quarter. With Pacelli leading Loyal 26-14. Loyal with 14 points in the first quarter and have been shut out since. Good kick by Eckendorf. And he's going to really ice the Greyhounds deep in their own territory. Wow. Excellent punt by Eckendorf. That young man has had a great second half. He's had a great game, I should say. He has really played well. I know Brock Barroncott got a lot of yards, but good compliment to him and Bennett Eckendorf, 2 seniors. And Loyal will begin 1st and 10 at their own 10. 3:26 left here in quarter number 3. In the shadow of their own goalposts, Greyhounds will come to the line. Eli Zettler at quarterback. Handoff to Nikolai. Nikolai squirts out of the hole. Picks up about probably, the way the stick is looking, about 5, maybe 6. Let's see what the official tally is. 7-yard gain for Nikolai. Brings up 2nd down and 3 at the 17. Unhappy with your current job? Join the team at Monogram Foods in Plover. With 2 modern facilities and plenty of openings, make the choice to come grow with Monogram appetizers. And a good run for Sully Hansen. And Hansen picks up the 1st down and gets Loyal out of a deep hole. 1st down, Loyal. So a gain of 15 yards for Hansen in his final home game as Loyal Greyhound. Senior night for Loyal. First and 10 for the Greyhounds. And they hand it again to Hansen, and Hansen off the left guard. And stacked up, big scrum. Everybody's trying to push and push and push. And close to another 1st down is Hansen. Going to be 2nd down and a yard. Heartland Custom Homes is Central Wisconsin's premier home builder. For 50 years, Heartland Custom Homes in Plover has kept their mission of building better living for you and your family.
Come on, defense! Let's go, defense!
Run up the middle. Going to be a 1st down again for the Greyhounds. Trent Shale carried the ball that time for Loyal. And another 1st down for the Greyhounds. Looking to trying to score their first point since the 1st quarter. They led 14-6 after 1, but 14 unanswered points in the 2nd quarter led to the lead for Pacelli, 20-14 at half. Pacelli took the opening drive of the 3rd quarter and scored. And the Greyhounds answer now with a touchdown of their own. Pitch, and Hansen, they read that play all the way. Jameson Mayak introduced himself to Sully Hansen. Good play by the defensive play by that young man. Under a minute here in the 3rd quarter. Loyal began this drive at their own 10. They're back out to they moved it up to their own 35. Probably one more play here in the 3rd quarter. They hand it off to Louis Nikolai. He breaks off the right-hand side, and Nikolai picks up a couple. Howard with the tackle. And that's probably going to be the last play of the 3rd quarter. And that'll do it. 3 quarters in the books. Pacelli 26, Loyal 14. We'll be back for the 4th quarter. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection, is now featuring the best stones shopping experience in the state. Our brand new indoor facility allows for a home-like, comfortable atmosphere. Choose from hand-picked stone from around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen. Our projects come with a lifetime warranty. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite and quartz leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Plover, Madison.
There's definitely family pride in this. I mean, just thinking back that this business has been built since the late 1800s. My great-great-grandfather, my great-grandfather, my grandfather, and my father all working toward the same goal. There's definitely a lot of pride in that, and you want to make sure that you make the family proud.
Start the fourth quarter here. Brock Berncott's grandfather just said his sister is watching the game in Alaska. Third down and 12, 13 for the Greyhounds here to begin the fourth quarter. And there goes Zettler scrambling. He throws incomplete. That's 66 watching on the network here tonight. Leave a positive comment here on the YouTube page. I'll give you a shout out on the air. We know we've got a viewer from Alaska watching. I remember when I would broadcast Loyal games, we had some people that were watching that when we would live stream. We had some from Japan. Greyhounds will punt. Nikolai back in punt formation. His last punt was partially blocked. Snap. High end over end kick. And fair caught by Benjamin Westrick. First and 10 for Pacelli here. And they're going to start on their own 26. Joe Anderson here, joined by my producer wife, Chris Anderson, bringing you tonight's action. A win would pretty much ice a playoff spot for Pacelli tonight. The playoff show will be on Bally Sports Wisconsin at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning to announce the playoff field. First and 10, Pacelli. And a run in the blitz. Hudson Hansen just shot the gap and tackled Asher Jordan before he even knew what hit him. He just got the ball in his hands, and goodness gracious, Hudson Hansen just said hello. It's a loss on the play of 3, second and 13. But a 12-point lead for the Cardinals. And the handoff up the middle. Guess who they go to? Brock Berincott. And picks up 12 yards on that play. Brings up third down and about 3. Third down and 2. There we go. Cold weather's kind of affecting my speech here tonight. Clock continues to run. Jordan takes a snap, hands off to Berincott, up the middle. And Brock has broken 2 tackles. He's still on his feet, and he's finally ridden out of bounds by Kane Tofar. Big first down for the Cardinals as they get into Greyhound territory. And the officials will spot the ball at the 40 of Loyal. Greyhounds have not scored since the first quarter. They scored on their opening drive and then took advantage of a fumble. The only fumble of the game for Pacelli, and ended up leading 14-6. But since then, it's been all Cardinals. Eckendorf, and they read that, and Hudson Hansen again leading the defense for the Greyhounds. Playoffs coming up starting next Friday. We know that Assumption is in. They're a conference champion. Pacelli, the second place in the CWC Small. They would improve to 4-3 in the conference and 5-5 overall. And most likely in the playoffs will win tonight And there goes Eckendorf on the counter. Wow. Good job by that young man. When they start to key on Berncott, Bennett Eckendorf is there to answer. They're at the 34 of Loyal. This drive started on their own 26. If you're a Pacelli fan, you want a long, sustained drive here. 10 seconds. They're using as much clock as they can. Berncott right side. Good run for the young man. He's still on his feet. Finally taken down, and another first down for Pacelli. A what?
Somebody watched.
Oh, he's got a brother watching in Oregon, too. Brock's grandfather says he's got a sister in Alaska watching and a brother in Oregon watching. 1st and 10 for Pacelli at the Greyhound 25. And Bennett Eckendorf right up the gut. Clock continues to run. If you're a Pacelli fan, this is what you want to see. A long, sustained drive. Eat up a lot of clock. Give your defense a rest. Your best defense is a good offense. Up to the line come the Cardinals. Snap. Handoff. Berncott. Left-hand side. He's still on his feet. Nikolai will bring him down. Another first down for the Cardinals. And they're going to spot the ball at the 10 or 9. So it's 1st and goal for Stevens Point Pacelli. Go Cards, Brock and Eli Berncott's aunt watching in northern Wisconsin. Handoff, Eckendorf, up the middle. Flag, we'll see what happens. There may have been a hold. Berncott was not the ball carrier. It was Eckendorf. And I believe we're going to have a holding call. Yes, we do. Remain 1st and goal, but it'll be now back at the Greyhound 19, or from the spot of the foul, that is, excuse me. See where they are going to mark it off from. Umpire marks it off. Back at the 19. It was right at the line of scrimmage. The clock will continue to run, coming up on 7 minutes left in regulation. And Pacelli with the 12-point lead here. Joe Anderson bringing you play-by-play tonight of this exciting CWC small action football game. Pitch. Berncott, right side. He's strung out wide. Hansen misses him. 2 tackles finally brought down by Ethan Jordan. So 2nd and goal now from the 10. Coming up on 6.5 minutes left. Pacelli with the win pretty much would secure a playoff spot. In next week's tournament. Up the middle is Eckendorf, not much. Roby Baronic led the tacklers for Loyal. Bring up 3rd and goal. Even if Pacelli doesn't score here, they've chewed up a lot of clock. They started this drive at 11:47 in the 4th quarter, and we're under 6 minutes now. And they've got 3rd and goal from the 7. And you've got Brock Berncott in the backfield. He's got to be close to 200 yards on the night. And he gets the handoff, and he's stacked up at the line. 5.5 minutes left here in regulation. The Greyhounds would be alive if they could somehow come back and pull off the win tonight for a playoff spot, but it would be slim at best. A loss would make things interesting for Pacelli. But with 5 minutes left, leading by 12, and they're going to burn as much clock, they're going to take a timeout here, I believe. And they do. We'll take a timeout here as well. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun, Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Back here at Loyal, where the Pacelli Cardinals with a 26-14 lead here in the fourth quarter with 4:54 left. They face a 4th and goal from the Greyhounds 6. They just called timeout coming back in. What a long drive. A lot of plays. I haven't counted them yet. But if they don't score, they've chewed up a lot of clock. Snap, handoff to Berencott. He's going to be short. But Loyal's got a long road to hoe. It'll be 1st and 10 at their own 6. With 4:50 left, trailing by 12. They haven't scored since the first quarter. From their own 3-yard line, 97 yards away. 4:49 left. A possible playoff berth for Pacelli on the line. And Louis Nicolai breaks 2 tackles, still on his feet on the far side, finally pushed out of bounds. Nicolai gets him out of a deep hole. And he takes it out close to the 30. So it'll be 1st and 10 Loyal, and they spot the ball at the 27. A 30-degree night here in Loyal. Handoff to Nicolai again. Couple that time. Again, Bally Sports Wisconsin will have the playoff introduction show tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Our own Jason Zaleski will be one of those included. They're trying to get that defensive lineman off. And Pacelli will call a timeout. We'll call a timeout here as well. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Heartland Custom Homes is your local custom home builder for over 50 years right here in Plover. We are committed to making the process of constructing your dream home as engaging, efficient, and stress-free as possible. Our panelized construction is ideal for our central Wisconsin climate, and our expertise and workmanship give you the confidence to know that your home is in good hands. Stop in or schedule a meeting to talk about your vision and watch as your design takes shape before your eyes. You deserve the home of your dreams. Let Heartland Custom Homes bring yours to life.
Back to action here in Loyal. Trin Shale, the ball carrier, looked very close to a horse collar tackle, but it wasn't. It looked like it, but it wasn't. Third down and a yard for the Greyhounds. Under 4 minutes left here. It's going to be third down and 1. And the Greyhounds will take timeout. We'll take another one here as well. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
Welcome back to Loyal. It's third down and a yard here. 3:53 left in the game. And the Cardinals leading the Greyhounds by 12. Eli Zettler takes the snap, gives it to Nikolai. Nikolai gets the first down. The time is a factor for Loyal. They should be starting running the clock. Because once the chains are set, the clock should run. Zettler rolls to his left, looking to throw. He's looking, passes in and out of the hands of Louis Nikolai. Stick around, fans. At the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll have the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Like those cheese curds. You can pick those cheese curds up in Marshfield or in Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. They will send them to you, even if you're in northern Wisconsin. They'll ship them out to Alaska and to Colorado. Pardon?
Oregon, too.
Or Oregon, too. 3:33 left. 2nd and 10 for Loyal. And they read that play big time. They stacked up Trin Shale. And big Colin Myers says hello. Loss on the play. It's going to be third down and 14. And the clock continues to run. Things are looking good for the Pacelli Cardinals. A win tonight would help their chances in becoming a playoff team. Nothing is assured, but they would be in good stead. Zettler's pass over the hands of Louis Nikolai. 2:44 left. Yep, stick around for the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Love those cheese curds. Anybody wants to get me a Christmas gift, give me a bag of cheese curds from Nasonville Dairy. You'll be my friend for a long time.
Is a bag in the fridge?
Still have a bag in the fridge?
I just got them the other day.
I got to look at them. My wife said she just bought me one. She's going to be my friend for life. Fourth down for Loyal. 4th and 14. Zettler in shotgun. He takes the snap. He's back to pass. He rolls to his left. He looks, he throws, and it's completed to Drew Stiglitz. 4th down, big pass play for the Greyhounds. 2:36 left in regulation. 2 timeouts remain for Loyal. A win by Loyal would keep them on life support for a possible playoff berth. A win for Pacelli would really increase their chances. They were ranked 190 out of 224. Hand off to Nikolai for Loyal. Good run for the young man. Eckendorf with the tackle. But the clock is the enemy of the Greyhounds. They've got 2 timeouts left, but only 2:15 left in regulation. And another carry by Nikolai. Louis Nikolai, a junior, wears number 4. Under 2 minutes. Shout out to the seniors for the Greyhounds tonight. Drew Stiglitz, Caden Landini, Ethan Jordan, Roby Baronic, and Sully Hansen. Back to pass is Eli Zettler, and he's tackled. He fumbles, and the ball is recovered by the Cardinals. Big number 79, Spencer Bellin with the recovery. And that pretty much will shut the door for Loyal tonight. With 1:35 left, and that fumble recovered by the Cardinals. Most likely will be the final nail in the coffin for the Greyhounds. Handoff off the right-hand side, Barincott. And the Greyhounds will call a timeout. We'll take a timeout here as well. You're watching high school football here on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Back here at Loyal, the Cardinals second down. Handoff up the middle. And Brock Barincott, no, Eckendorf, the ball carrier. Greyhounds will take their last timeout with 1:21 left. I don't know if this is what to say, but it must be a good sign for the Pacelli Cardinals, as during the commercial break, the bus started up. So when the bus starts, you usually know the game is going to be pretty much over. It'll be third down for, third down for Pacelli, third and about 4. Greyhounds out of timeouts, trailing by 12. They scored 14 points in the first quarter, and ever since have been shut out. 6 in the first for Pacelli, 14 in the second, 6 in the third. And so far we've had a scoreless fourth quarter. Loyal has a tendency, in looking at their stats, to score early and then get shut out the remainder of the game. Handoff. Close to a first down, and I think Barincott got it. If he didn't, he's awfully close. And the clock will continue to run. Now they're going to stop it. I think they may want a measurement. A first down here will pretty much ice the game. They're going to bring the chains out, I believe, to measure. And if the Cardinals get a first down here, that'll do it. They'll take a couple of knees, and that'll end the game. And, fourth down. And the clock runs. A first down would pretty much ice it. Pacelli has one timeout left. They can burn up as much clock as they want. They're going to watch that back, Judge. And we got a flag on the play as Asher Jordan with the quarterback sneak. We'll see what that flag is all about. And it was offsides on the defense, and that'll do it. That will pretty much put the game out of reach and in the hands of the Pacelli Cardinals. Because all they'll need to do is just take a knee as the clock is going to start to run. And Loyal is powerless to stop it. We'll have a chat with Coach Drew Nelson. And they take a knee. And that should do it. And that, my friends, is going to end the regular season here tonight as the Pacelli Cardinals pick up the big 26-14 win over the Loyal Greyhounds and really help their chances of getting into the playoffs. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or in Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Pray for us. Hey! I am proud of you guys. I love you guys. Here we go. We got one more. Here we go. Family on three. 1, 2, 3. Family! Next.
May I speak with Coach Nelson and Brock and Bennett, please? Brock and Bennett and Coach, please.
Gavin Murray.
We'll meet over at the 40. Congratulations,
Thank
sir.
you, sir. Much appreciated.
My name is Joe Anderson.
Joe Anderson. Nice to meet you. Drew Nelson.
Taught here for 33 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm doing my second career with Zaleski Sports.
There you go. Where are we going?
We're going to go around the 40.
Okay, you're up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready to go? Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school football as the Pacelli Cardinals picked up the big win tonight to qualify for the playoffs with a big 26-14 win. I'm with head coach Drew Nelson. Coach, congratulations on the victory tonight.
Yeah, thanks. Kids played their tails off. We got behind a little bit early and they fought back. And resilient team, great group of kids. Can't wait to get after it this week.
Boy, that long drive really, I know you didn't score, but it ate up just a lot of clock in the third and fourth quarters.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's kind of, you hit the nail on the head. We didn't score, but we burned a lot of time, and we were able to limit what they did offensively. And obviously come out of here with the victory is a big propeller for us.
Well, congratulations, sir. We wish you good luck next week in the playoffs.
Great, thank you.
You bet. I'm with two young men here. First of all, I'm with Brock Bierenkott. Yep. Brock, I was up there with your grandfather up in the stands, and you've got relatives in Colorado, yep, northern Wisconsin, and Alaska watching you tonight. Yeah. What are your thoughts on the win tonight? What's it mean to get into the playoffs?
It's exciting. I mean, we bring so much excitement to the field every night or every day for practice too. And every Friday we bring so much excitement to the game. And our linemen really blocked good tonight. That's all I have to say.
Well, I want to also talk to Bennett Eckendorf. I'm going to get in between you two guys here. Two reasons I picked you to talk to you. First of all, you had a great game. Second of all, that was my dad's first name was Bennett. So, Bennett, you had some. I made the comment on the broadcast. You had second half. You really took over. What are your thoughts?
Our coaches put us in some really good spots. I thought that we got some really good push in that second half from the linemen, and I just ran hard whenever I got the ball.
What's it feel like, man, to get in the playoffs?
It feels really good.
It's good.
We worked for it, man. It feels nice.
Every day in practice.
Yep.
We're going to put you both in the house. You ever done this before?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you the mic and get out of the Dodge.
All righty.
Go ahead, fellas.
I'm Bennett Eckendorf, and I'm in the house.
I'm Brock Bierenkott, and I'm in the house.
All right. Thanks, man. Congratulations. Best wishes. Well, the big win tonight for the Pacelli Cardinals is they picked up the 26-14 win. Loyal started out led after 14-6, but were shut out for the rest of the game by a strong defense by the Cardinals. Next week, they should be in the playoffs. We hope it will be introduced tomorrow on Bally Sports Wisconsin. Jason Zaleski, our namesake, will be one of the commentators on the show that will introduce all of the playoff qualifiers for the WIAA playoffs, which begin next Friday night. Zaleski Sports will have a smorgasbord of games to bring you. We also have volleyball beginning for you on Tuesday night. I will be up in Stratford working with my good friend Gavin Zellick as Neilsville will take on Stratford in the first round of the WIAA playoffs. I got to get done because I'm freezing to death out here. For my wife, Chris Anderson, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching Zaleski Sports tonight. And our final score, Pacelli 26, Loyal 14. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening.